Hello everyone, today I am going to teach how to create an impactful painting by using principles of design. So let's begin. So here I am creating the outline of the lemon and the leaves. So this is a very easy thing to do. You can just refer the image and create the whole drawing. So here you can just see my drawing is almost complete. So here you can just see I'm just using the plain water and making the lemon area wet. So here I am just doing the wetness level which looks like little shiny. So you can just see on your paper it looks shiny. So here I am using a lemon yellow color for the lemons. So you can just see it is creating a nice blooms in the lemon area. So you can use the same process for other two lemons as well. In watercolors, you need lots and lots of patience. Whatever you do it step by step with all your patience. And whatever is there inside you, it will reflect in your painting. So have that positive mindset. You can just say to yourself, like, I can do the best painting, and you will really see the results. So have this positive mindset so that your painting will really look beautiful at the end. So here I am using a quinacridone gold color, and you can just create the shading for the lemons so that it has this 3D effect. So this is the first step. I'm just adding, even you can use some burnt sienna or some different, some brown shade so that it adds the depth to your painting. So this is a step by step process. At one go you will not get the texture, so you have to do multiple times of multiple layers so that you can have the realistic effect. So go step by step. It will teach you many things, like it will teach you focus, it will teach you concentration, it will teach you lots of patience and many more. So enjoy the process and learn many things from each painting. Each painting will teach you something or the other. For the leaves, I'm just adding a simple sap green color, a very light shade at one go, and then I'll keep adding the details step by step. Mistakes do happen, so don't have this fear of creating a mistake. By creating a mistake, you will you will always learn something new. And if you create any mistake, you can just lift your color by with a dry brush, and you can rectify your mistake. So it is okay to create a mistake. You'll only learn new things. So here you can just see I'm using a sap green and making it more dark. So here you have to be very careful. The green should not spread on the lemon yellow color. It is okay to have the green shade, but I would not like to have this. So I am just lifting the color which is in the green color which is coming on the yellow shade. And for the smaller area, you can just use a 0 number brush. Here I'm using the same one brush everywhere, so it is up to you. You can just use any thin brush for the thinner area. So here I'm just dabbing and creating the texture. Here I could have used the salt to create the texture, but that time I didn't have this idea. So I'm just using the lemon yellow color and the gold, quinacridone gold. So I'm just creating the texture out here. So this is the first layer of the texture. You can just dab and create it. So even you can just try it out with the salt and the rough paper, and just you can just do it on your main artwork later. Here I have not done that, so the choice is completely yours. Here I would like to say, don't do the dark shades in one go. Do it step by step, add the layers one by one, so that you will get that realistic effect. So the lemon which is behind is having a darker shade, so I will use a more darker shade for this lemon. So here can you see how I am doing the layering and making it more darker and darker shade. So this is how you will make the layers and create the darker shade step by step. So here I'm not using a black color, I'm adding sap green to the quinacridone gold and making the darker shade. So now I'm making the leaves more darker by using a creamy consistency of color. So you can just see the shade, it is so dark. So this is how I'm just creating the details for the leaves. So you must be thinking, what is this creamy consistency of color? That means 1 part of color and 3 parts of water. So there are different consistency you can use for your artwork. So there are many things you can just search, and in watercolors, in any art medium, you will require lot of research work. So you can research this creamy consistency color and you can use in your artwork too. I just love doing details, so it is up to you how you can add a lot of details and patterns to your leaves and make it more beautiful. Don't you think that when we add a lot of details, it looks more realistic and more pretty? So as I was talking about the principles of art, you can just see these lemons are placed in the center of the page. So this is called a central composition. So whatever is placed in the center of your page, it is called as central composition. So here I just tried out the color on the main paper. So please avoid this mistake. You can just do this on your rough paper and try out the color and just do the main thing on the main artwork. So here I didn't wet the background area, so I'm just doing it with the round brush and just creating the entire background with a simple plain water. So the area is very small, so I'm not using a wash brush. You can just use the wash brush if you have a bigger area. So here you can use a fresh water. I am not using a fresh water, so please have a good fresh water for the background. So kindly you can just avoid all those mistakes while creating this painting. So you can just see there is lot of texture on the lemons and on the leaves. So it is creating a pattern. So when there is a pattern, it adds unity, and there is a unity in this whole painting. And when there is lot of unity, you can just see the harmonious relationship. So you can just see how the lemons are placed. Okay, so there is unity, there is harmony. And then I'll talk about the emphasis. Let me complete the whole background, then I'll come back to the third principle of art, which is I am getting in this painting. So can you see there is a beautiful color contrast is happening in the in the with the lemons with the background. So this color contrast is adding lot of emphasis. That means it has a nice focal point at the lemon and the background, and it is creating an emphasis. Your focus is going towards the lemon. So you are getting the third principle of art in this painting, that is emphasis. I hope you are clear with all these things. If you don't understand, you can just you know just comment below so that I can be more clear next time. And even you can just see the proportion. You must have always heard about proportion. You should make the drawing in proportion. But many people don't understand what is this proportion about. So can you see the lemon and the leaf size? The leaf size is proportionate to the lemon. So if the lemon is the leaves are too big and the lemons are too small, so it doesn't come in proportion, right? So you will understand the proportion by looking at this painting. The lemons is bigger than the leaves. So this is called how you can just see the proportion is there in your painting or not. So you are getting the unity, you are getting harmony, you are getting emphasis, and you are getting proportion. So there are 4 minimum principle of art in your painting, and at least you should have some principle of art in your painting, so that it looks pretty, and the viewers will like to see your painting for a longer period of time. So this is very important. The principles should always be there in your painting so that it looks beautiful and people love it. So this is how the entire painting look like. I hope you like the painting, and I have explained many things in this video. So do like, share and comment and create this painting. I would like to see your style of painting. So thank you so much for watching this video.